Do you wake up at night just to use the bathroom? For many folks, nighttime bathroom trips are more than an inconvenience. They disrupt your rest, sap your energy, and make you dread going to bed in the first place. The truth is, the way you drink water throughout the day can have a big impact on whether you get a full night's sleep or find yourself wandering the dark hallways when you should be resting. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 simple drinking habits that can help you stop those nighttime trips and finally enjoy peaceful sleep. Even if you've struggled with this problem for years, these habits have helped many people regain control and feel younger, healthier, and more refreshed in the morning. And the best part, these changes are easy to make. No special products, no complicated routines, just a little know-how and a willingness to try something new. Stick with me until the end, because I'll reveal not only how to adjust your drinking patterns, but how to create a sleep routine that lets you feel your best without any more unnecessary interruptions. These habits could help you sleep through the night and greet each morning with renewed energy. So let's get started. Measure 1, early morning hydration. One of the most effective ways to prevent those nighttime bathroom trips is to make sure you're drinking most of your water early in the day. When you wake up, your body is naturally dehydrated after hours without fluids. By starting your morning with a good glass of water, you set the stage for better hydration throughout the day, while also giving your kidneys plenty of time to process that water long before bedtime rolls around. Many folks fall into the habit of sipping water slowly all day, and then drinking more in the evening when they remember they haven't had enough. But this late hydration pushes your bladder to work overtime at night, leading to those restless trips that leave you exhausted by morning. By shifting your focus to the first half of the day, you help your body handle fluids more efficiently, allowing your bladder to empty well before you settle in for sleep. For example, I think of Walter, age 68, who always felt groggy and tired after waking up multiple times every night. He started making it a point to drink 2 large glasses of water, one as soon as he woke up, another right after breakfast. The rest of the day, he drank smaller amounts with each meal, making sure to stop well before dinner. Within 2 weeks, Walter noticed he was sleeping longer without waking up, and his energy during the day improved too. It might sound simple, but drinking most of your water in the early hours can be a game changer. Not only will it ease the strain on your bladder at night, but you'll also notice better digestion, less swelling in your feet, and a lighter, more refreshed feeling as you go about your day. Give it a try and see how your body responds. Sometimes the smallest change makes the biggest difference. Measure 2, mindful evening intake. Another key habit for peaceful, uninterrupted sleep is to be extra mindful about how much you drink in the evening hours. Many people, especially those of us who stay active or enjoy socializing in the late afternoon and early evening, find themselves sipping on water, tea, or even juice right up until bedtime. Sometimes it's simply out of habit or because you feel a bit thirsty after dinner. But even small amounts of liquid late in the day can make a big difference in whether you're able to sleep through the night without those unwelcome trips to the bathroom. Your kidneys and bladder are most active a few hours after you drink, so anything you take in within 2 or 3 hours of going to bed is likely to send a signal just as you're settling into a deep sleep. You may think you're not drinking all that much, but over time, these late evening sips can build up and cause you to wake more than you realize. The trick is to gradually reduce how much you drink as the day winds down, rather than trying to stop all at once or cut yourself off abruptly, which can leave you feeling parched and restless. Let's take the example of Virginia, age 74. She enjoyed a cup of herbal tea every night before bed, believing it would help her relax. But when she started keeping track, she realized that even a small mug was enough to interrupt her sleep. After switching her evening routine, having her tea with dinner instead of right before bed, Virginia began sleeping longer stretches, waking up more refreshed, and much less groggy in the mornings. It's also helpful to develop a simple routine after dinner. Switch to sipping water only if you truly feel thirsty, and aim to finish your last glass at least 2 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your body time to process any fluids, helping your bladder settle down for the night. Over time, you'll find yourself waking less often, and your quality of sleep will improve in ways you might not have thought possible. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Measure 3, smart beverage choices. Selecting the right types of drinks throughout the day can have a huge effect on your ability to sleep through the night. Many people don't realize that some drinks act like hidden triggers for nighttime urination, even if they seem innocent enough. Caffeinated beverages, alcohol, and even some herbal teas can act as diuretics, which means they prompt your body to make more urine. For those of us who already struggle with waking up to go to the bathroom, these drinks can quietly work against your efforts to get a restful night. Caffeine is a common culprit. Whether it's in coffee, black tea, or even some sodas, caffeine stimulates the kidneys and can keep your bladder working long after you think the effects have worn off. Even if you only have a cup in the early afternoon, your body may still be dealing with its effects when you're trying to sleep. And for seniors, our bodies process caffeine more slowly, so its impact can linger well into the evening. Alcohol deserves special attention too. While it might help some people fall asleep faster, alcohol disrupts the natural rhythms of the bladder and can lead to lighter, more fragmented sleep. It's not just the first drink either. Even a single glass of wine or a light beer at dinner can lead to more trips to the bathroom, more tossing and turning, and that tired feeling when you wake up in the morning. The same goes for many herbal teas, especially those labeled as detox or cleanse, which often include natural diuretics like dandelion or nettle that quietly increase urine production. Let's talk about Jerry, age 77. Jerry always enjoyed an afternoon cup of coffee, and he liked a small glass of wine with dinner. Over time, he noticed he was waking up more often at night and just didn't feel as sharp during the day. After talking with his doctor, Jerry started switching to decaf coffee and cutting back on alcohol during the week. He also checked the ingredients in his herbal teas and chose blends that did not have any natural diuretics. It took a little adjustment, but after a few weeks, Jerry's nights grew quieter, and he had more energy for his favorite morning walks. By paying attention to what you drink and when, you can give your body a real chance to rest at night. Focus on water during the early part of the day. Enjoy caffeine and alcohol in moderation, if at all, and choose herbal teas that support relaxation without acting as diuretics. These small shifts can help you take control of your nights and enjoy better days as a result. Measure 4, consistent daily hydration routine. Another powerful way to curb nighttime urination is to develop a consistent daily hydration routine. Instead of drinking large amounts at random times, sometimes a lot in the morning, other days in the evening, try to spread your water intake evenly over the course of each day. This gentle, steady approach helps your body stay hydrated without ever feeling overwhelmed, and it lets your kidneys and bladder adapt to a reliable pattern. Over time, your body becomes accustomed to processing fluids in a predictable way, which makes it easier to settle into deep sleep without surprise interruptions. A common trap many people fall into is skipping water for long stretches, then suddenly feeling very thirsty and gulping down large amounts at once. This can shock your system, causing a rapid flush that forces your bladder to work harder and empties your system just when you should be winding down. Instead, create a schedule that works with your daily rhythms. Perhaps a glass when you wake up, one with each meal, and a small amount between meals if you feel thirsty. By keeping your body in a steady state of hydration, you prevent those urgent signals at night that can ruin your rest. Let's consider the experience of Eleanor, who is 81 years old. Eleanor was never much for routines and drank water whenever she thought of it, often realizing at dinner that she hadn't had enough. She'd then drink several glasses before bed, which led to countless restless nights. After setting a simple schedule, one glass in the morning, another with lunch, a third in the afternoon, and her last with dinner, she found her body adjusted. Her nights grew more peaceful, and she no longer worried about missing out on her water or her sleep. Remember, you don't need to measure every ounce or stress about timing. What matters most is the steady, gentle flow of water throughout the day. As your body settles into this rhythm, you'll likely see not just better sleep, but clearer thinking, more stable energy, and even a brighter mood. When you take care of your hydration habits, your entire day and night can change for the better. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Measure 5. Temperature awareness and smart sipping. Paying attention to the temperature of your drinks and the way you sip can be a subtle but powerful way to prevent nighttime urination. Many folks don't realize that very cold drinks, especially when consumed quickly, can actually stimulate your bladder more than drinks at room temperature or slightly warm. This is because cold beverages trigger a natural response in your body that encourages the bladder to empty faster, sometimes before your body has had a chance to fully absorb the water. If you've ever felt the urge to run to the bathroom right after an icy drink, you've experienced this effect firsthand. In addition, gulping down large amounts of liquid at once sends a sudden wave through your digestive system, which can prompt a more urgent need to urinate, especially in the evening hours. By contrast, sipping water slowly and choosing drinks closer to room temperature gives your body time to process fluids gently, reducing the chance of late-night wake-ups. For seniors who are sensitive to changes in temperature or have delicate digestion, this small shift in habit can make all the difference. Think about Harold, who is 73. He had a habit of drinking a tall glass of ice water quickly after coming in from his afternoon walk, thinking it would cool him off and hydrate him all at once. But most nights he found himself waking up more than once to use the bathroom. After hearing some advice at his local community center, Harold tried switching to lukewarm water and sipping it slowly throughout the afternoon. Not only did he feel just as refreshed, but his nighttime interruptions almost disappeared, and his sleep improved more than he expected. It's a simple adjustment, but it's one that many overlook. If you prefer cold drinks, try letting your water sit out for a few minutes or even adding a splash of warm water to balance the temperature. Focus on sipping rather than gulping, and be mindful of how your body feels after you drink. These habits can help your system absorb and manage fluids more efficiently, supporting a calm and restful night's sleep. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, think back on the 5 drinking habits we covered and ask yourself which ones you could put to use in your own life. Are you someone who finds yourself waking up night after night, unsure of what's causing the trouble? Or maybe you've already tried a few tricks, but nothing seemed to make a real difference. The good news is, with a little patience and a willingness to adjust your daily routines, you can reclaim your rest and wake up feeling truly refreshed. Remember, these habits aren't about strict rules or complicated regimens. They're gentle changes: drinking more water in the morning, paying attention to what you sip in the evening, choosing beverages wisely, keeping a steady routine, and being mindful of temperature and how you drink. These simple steps, when practiced consistently, can help you sleep through the night and enjoy all the benefits that come with true, uninterrupted rest. The best part is, these changes support your whole body, not just your bladder or your sleep. You might notice clearer thinking, better mood, and more energy to spend with your loved ones. That's a gift worth the effort, and it's one you deserve at any age. So as you go forward, take these habits to heart, and don't be afraid to share them with someone who could use a better night's sleep. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.